Hi everyone, welcome to today's reading. Before we get started, I just want to give a major shout out, thank you to Blue for sending me that angel deck for my birthday. That was really, really sweet of you. Thank you so much, Blue. Um, Shout out, much love to you. And thank you also to everybody else who supports the channel. Y'all really mean the world to me. So today we are looking at what your spirit guides think of you. So I have 3 piles for y'all to choose from, 3 options for y'all to choose from. Pause if you need some more time. You can also choose from any of the pictures earlier on in the video. The timestamps are down below in the description box, and I will meet y'all in your piles. Hi, pile 1, welcome to your reading. Let's see what your spirit guides think about you. I shuffled out these cards, and we'll get some more tarot as we go along. All right, let's see. We got the stone. The stone and the offering. Disguise. The Three of Pentacles. Service. The Two of Cups. Martyr. Learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. We got service again. And companion. Loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. Isn't that cute that we have companion right next to the Two of Cups, and we have these two like brushing each other's hair and stuff? That is so cute. You are so cute, pile 1. Oh my gosh. So with the stone card, a couple things is coming through. Um, the first thing I picked up right away with stone and disguise, it feels like what spirit is saying. I think you can come off sometimes to people who don't know you initially as um, more cold or more kind of, yeah, like stone faced or something like that. But it's not actually who you are. I think it's just more when you're more focused about work or focused more about serious things or getting something done or focused on the task at hand, your emotions don't really come through because you want to get the job done, right? I get that. 'Cause I'm totally the same way. But the truth about who you really are is that you are like quite literally the best friend that somebody could ever have, the best person that anybody could have in their life. You really dedicate yourself to other people. You are really in servitude to others. You can't stand to see other people suffering or in want or in need. Like you will always step up to help somebody, whether that is to make sure that they have, some food, or even just like, hey, let me help you brush your hair. Like, something like that. You are a real companion to other people, and you really show up for others kind of in a sacrificial way. And I'm not getting that spirit wants that to change necessarily. Because it feels like for you, pile 1, is that you know how to give to yourself or give of yourself without sacrificing yourself. You know how to do it so that your integrity is preserved, that your wants and needs, are still taken care of. you have so much to offer, so much to give, and you don't stop yourself from doing that. Your cup, like, truly runneth over. Like, you have so much to give that you have kind of just infinite love and servitude to pour out to others. I'm really impressed that you can do all that without, um, yeah, without feeling like you are neglecting yourself. Teach me, Paolo. The other thing, too, with the stone card, um, this card talks about permanence. So, and also, too, with this, with the construction going on in this card here, it really feels like you are a permanent person in people's lives. Once you know people, once you get to know people or meet people, you have no intention of ever leaving their life. And you are the kind of person that anybody, whether you've known them for a day, a week, years, you want them to be able to come to you if they need help because you believe so much in your capacity to help others. And you're like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm stable. I have everything that I could want and need. So, now it's my turn to give back and give to people. You're a rock from which a river flows. I don't know where that came from. And it's funny because you got two, 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 two. And there's two people, two people, two people. So two, two, two could be very significant to you. And twos in spirituality are, they can be about, balance and choices, but they can also be about companionship and working together with others. I like it. Very very short and sweet. I feel like this is like the shortest reading I've done so far. Let's get some tarot and see, or some more cards. I'm gonna pull some other cards for you too, not just tarot cards. And we'll see what else we can get. Oh, these are the cards Blue got me actually. You guys are gonna get to see them. Spirit. Do I have space here? Actually, I'm just feeling that, I think. One more? Deeper insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. Put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. These are the Archangel Michael cards. And then we got Star, inspiration, fulfillment, and faith. Queen of Water, loving, giving, psychic. Five of Fire, conflicts, annoyances, competition. Six of Fire, success, recognition, self-esteem. And then King of Earth, prosperous, generous, successful. So something your spirit guides see about you and that they want me to point out for you is that it feels like you have either a lot of competing energies in your life or a lot of competing thoughts in your life. There are a lot of distractions or conflicts or things that just get in the way when it comes to you getting to work on this project or whatever this is that Spirit is talking about, where it says put your creative energy into action. It's like there's something that you have been either wanting to work on or have been working on slowly, but it feels like with the Five of Fire, either there's outside influences that are getting in your way, or the deeper insights are at hand that maybe your own thoughts are getting in the way. But Spirit wants you to kind of free yourself from those, you know, that bondage, those entrapments, and just go ahead and put that energy into action, and you'll find that like once you get going, you're going to find it hard to stop. The hardest thing about it is getting started. It's funny because I'm a personal trainer, and that's something that we say a lot. Like the hardest thing about working out is getting to the gym usually, and then once you're there, you get into it. The hardest thing is getting started. But the nice thing about it is with the Six of Fire, Spirit also sees you as somebody who is able to get on it very quickly and make a big transformation for yourself that you're going to feel very proud of, and it's going to be very, very successful for you. And Spirit is saying that you should be proud of yourself. You have a lot to be proud of. And, excuse me, you have a lot that other people are proud of you for. Whether you know it or not, you have a lot of people cheering you on and wanting you to succeed. And with the star, you have so much potential. You are truly a star, truly a gift to this world, and Spirit wants you to shine your light outward. 17 reduces to 8, excuse me, in numerology. So when you live out your truth, whenever it is you put this creative thing into action and bring it forward, you're going to be in your star power, and it's going to bring you a lot of abundance. And it's something that's going to be long lasting. It's not something that's going to be fleeting. You're more than capable of having everything that you want and more. Spirit sees you accomplishing all your dreams. They just want you to, take those steps to making it happen. Or to continue, I should say. Sometimes you can lose momentum, especially when life gets in the way, but Spirit wants you to keep going. And then before you know it, this success is going to pop up for you, and you're going to be like, wow, why didn't I just stick to this sooner? Like, I could have had this a long time ago. Spirit was telling me. And then with the Queen of Water, the Queen of Cups, Spirit sees you. First of all, I just want to say, can we talk about how, like, dignified this lady looks? Spirit thinks you're, like, extremely dignified, astute, and, like, there are people that are dignified and, like, maybe it comes across the wrong way or whatever, and it's not like that for you at all. Like, you've earned your position in life, and people can feel that you've experienced a lot and you've overcome a lot, and you have like strong peace inside your soul, that you're at peace with who you are and at peace with the things around you, at peace with your life. Yeah, that, and you're very astute, you're very intelligent, you're very organized, you know how to get things done. And as the card says, you're very loving, giving, and psychic. So you're very intuitive and you let your intuition guide you and guide you, you know, in your relationships with others. You're very loving, you're very generous. Oh, that's why. That's why I said earlier your cup overflows. You have so much love to give. And then with the King of Earth, this is just echoing what I was saying with the Six of Fire and the Star. You are going to be very successful, very prosperous, very abundant. It feels like you already feel like you're abundant. Or if this is you already, Spirit is saying if you, you know, continue down this route, it's going to multiply. You are creating something, you're creating something that's going to last possibly generations for your family. You're leaving a legacy behind with this thing that you're creating. And Spirit is supporting you and helping you every step of the way. They want this for you. Trust me, they really want this for you. So go get it, pal one. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If this reading resonated with you, please leave a like, leave a comment down below. I really love reading y'all's comments and it really, really helps out the channel. If you're interested in booking a personal reading or if you want to follow me on Twitch, all that information is down below as well. And today's my birthday. Happy birthday, me. So I just wanted to say that. Shout out to all my Aquarius people. I hope y'all are having a good day or night or whatever it is for you. I hope y'all are happy, safe, and well. And if today's your birthday, happy birthday to you too. Yeah, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see y'all next time. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. I shuffled out these cards for you, and then we'll get some more as we go. This Pile 2's spirit guides think of them. Let's see, let's see. The mirror. Let me move this over a little. The bridge. Rainbow. What is hidden will be revealed. Queen of Swords, the painter. Intention, jellyfish. The Empress, very nice. Judge. This came out in a different reading. Balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. Comment down below if you watched a different video and you got the judge card in that reading, because I want to know. And then Three of Cups, abundance, bless. That's awesome. So with mirror and bridge, what this is saying, your spirit guides really see you as somebody who is a mirror to others, who is you reflect back to others what they project out, and I feel like you do this intentionally, which is fine. I definitely do the same thing. Because, like, why should, you know, how do I want to say this? How do we say this, Spirit? It's like, I feel like for me personally, right, there's a lot of people who are around me that lack a lot of self awareness, and it feels like they just don't understand how it is that they come across or how it is that they could be interpreted, or, you know, when people just approach you completely wrong. Like, for example, I have worked in customer service, and if a customer comes up to me with bad energy and I'm nice to them and they still give me bad energy, I'm going to mirror it back to them, because there's no reason why I should have to pretend to be nice and suck it all up and eat that negativity when it's it goes against me. It takes away from my energy, right? It drains me. It depletes me at the end of the day to have to sit there and take that and not answer to it. And at the same time, it's like there's also a karmic lesson in it, where it feels like people who kind of act that way, or, go about their lives like that, for the most part, it just almost feels like nobody has ever told them no, or nobody's ever corrected them, or nobody's ever pointed out their bad behavior, or everybody's just kind of been okay with it, or for whatever reason. So it's like, you know, take no crap, right? Why why should you have to take crap from anybody for anything, for any reason, when you're not like that? You're not putting out bad energy. All you want is, peace, love, and light and happiness. Why should you eat up somebody's rudeness when you're just trying to go and have a peaceful day? And it's not to say that you are rude back, right? But you are not going to pretend to be happy and pretend like everything is fine when somebody is being rude, or they express, you know, something that goes against who you are, and expect you to kind of go along with it. For example, if somebody around you expects you to engage in gossip, like, you're definitely not the kind of person who would gossip with other people, because that's so gross. Like, why engage in that negativity? Why talk about people in general when there's so many other things that we could talk about? Um so instead of kind of like laughing along or playing it off, you're just kind of like look at them kind of like crazy, like they're crazy, and be like, bro, like, why are you talking about so and so? Like, they're a cool person. They didn't do nothing to you. Like, or for example, like in my personal life, I know somebody who talks about their patients, and it really, really rubs me the wrong way. Like, why are you talking about your patients? Like, excuse, like, ah. But I feel like you're very much like that. You don't put up with other people's bullshit. You don't let other people's crap get by, because, like, why should you? You're not gonna let them talk about Stephanie because Stephanie didn't do nothing. Okay? Um, at the same time, too, like, you never want to burn bridges. For you, even if you are trying to set an example for somebody, some people, I think other people feel like they have to make enemies out of people that they don't agree with. You are not like that at all. That bridge is always going to be open for you. You are always open to connect and speak with others whom share different opinions than you, or disagree with you, or have opposing, you know, political beliefs, because you understand that life is a spectrum. Everything and everybody has, different opinions and different ways of life, and no one person's opinion or way of life is any more valid than the other. And maybe if it is, then we can try to speak to each other and understand each other about why it is that these people have certain types of opinions. It's all about building bridges. Why build fences when you could build bridges? And Spirit really, really loves that about you, because there's not a lot of people in this world like that anymore. It's always people are on sides. People always have to be against each other. People always have to fight each other. And for you, you want to build bridges. yes, people, a lot of people in this world kind of need a perspective shift or an attitude shift or a lifestyle shift or all three or a combination. A lot of, right? Who doesn't? Um, and you are willing to see people through that. You don't judge people for what stage they are at in life, for where their mentality might be, because you understand that everybody has the capacity to go any which way in life. And if anybody is capable of living a normal, quote unquote, life, that they're lucky, they're fortunate. Not a lot of people see that way. So you're all about building bridges, making connections, trying to bridge the gap between people and places and things and ideologies. The sun is setting. I might have to turn on a light soon. Yeah, like with what is hidden will be revealed. You're not afraid to speak your truth. You're not afraid to show the truth to people who might be covered in illusion, especially with the Queen of Swords. Um, and with the painter, especially too, uh, you are able to paint an image for people and kind of like illustrate for them with your words, with your speech, a different life, a different way of thinking, and paint it in a way that they're able to understand it so that they can internalize it and digest it. Whereas, when we create opposing sides and we're just yelling at each other, nothing ever gets accomplished. But when we talk to each other and try to understand each other and like paint pictures for one another, things get more clear, right? So I think that's all you really try to do is you try to paint a picture for people in the best way possible, in the clearest way possible. That way they can understand. And the other thing that what is hidden will be revealed is you are very psychic. You have a lot of inner knowledge, inner knowing, connection to spirit, your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your alien ancestors, starseed family. You're very uh, connected, very good at divining your truth. And at the same time, you're not pushy about it. You're very gentle in your expression of it, if that makes sense. Like, you're not trying to force anybody to believe in what you believe in or see things how you see them, but if you had a vision about something, you might set something up so that, somebody doesn't get hurt or experience that negative vision that you had. And you might not necessarily say like, yeah, I had a vision about it, so I hooked you up, but you're you'll do something on the download to make sure everything goes, good instead of bad. Let me turn the light on. Okay, that's better. Yeah, and then with this intention card, like I was saying before, like everything that you do is intentional. It's on purpose. You live your life with intention, whether that's, how you wake up in the morning, how your morning routine, your nighttime routine, the way that you talk to people, the way that you present yourself, everything that you do is intentional because you understand how important it is to live intentionally. And because of that, you're the Empress, whether you are male or female, regardless of gender. This would be like Emperor, Empress, whatever it is you identify as. You have mastery over yourself, mastery over your kingdom, mastery over your life. because you see things so clearly, and everything you do is with purpose, especially with that Judge card. You're very forthright, you're very balanced, you're very honorable in everything it is that you do. And with the abundance cards, Spirit sees you as somebody who's very abundant, very joyful, who has a lot to celebrate, who sees life as the occasion and makes it, you know, such, right? Like, what is there to celebrate? Life, baby, what you mean? We're celebrating out here. It's beautiful. Pile two. Let's get um some more cards and see what else we can get. All right, we had the Three of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the High Priestess, the World, the Ace of Cups, the Magician, the Six of Wands, and the Six of Swords. So how your spirit guides see you, Pile 2, is you've had to overcome so much to get to what you have today. They're so proud of you. They're so proud of you for overcoming all of these challenges and doing it with grace. Sorry about that. You have the opportunity to have your wishes fulfilled if you haven't already. Spirit is so proud of you, and they want you to be proud of yourself too. And again, with the High Priestess, you are very psychic. You are very in touch with your intuition, with the universe, God, your angels, your spirit guides. And it really pays off for you. It guides you. You allow it to help you make choices that end up paying off for you in the long run here with the World card. It's like literally with the Nine of Cups and the World card and the Magician and the Six of Wands, like how much more successful could you get, Pile 2? And it's almost like a karmic debt that's owed to you from the universe because of not only because of what you've been through, but because of the truth that you put forward into other people, into the universe. There's special rewards for people who only know how to speak in truth, who only know how to dabble in truth. And of course, there are people that say, well, everybody's version of the truth is different. There's an objective truth. There is one solid and objective truth, and the closest that we can get to that, the more in touch with reality we are. And you realize that and you recognize that and you do as best as you can to put that forth into the universe. And because of that, you have so many rewards to reap from the universe, and your spirit guides are so proud of you. Like, I can't say that enough. And then with this world card in particular, something I'm picking up for you, Pile, too, you're very talented. Spirit wants you to lean more into your talents. Anything that you might have, had interest in a long time ago that you lost touch with, maybe something you were interested in as a child, or a new hobby or skill that you have been wanting to try, or you never had the time, or maybe you're a little bit nervous or scared to. Spirit wants you to move in that direction because you're going to feel a freeness within your soul, and these artistic projects are really going to resonate with you, and it's going to help you outpour more into the universe and create more and give more and receive more. So like for some of you, for example, maybe you used to draw a lot when you were a kid, but you stopped, or you used to write poetry. Spirit saying, get back into that. Or if you ever wanted to learn how to play the violin, but you just never looked up how to get lessons or whatever it is. Or if you wanted to learn how to hip hop dance and you never looked up where to find classes or whatever. Spirit is saying, go for it, go in that direction, and you're going to be surprised at how much it really fulfills you, how much it lights up your soul, and how much more you're going to be able to produce and give and feel in a good way because of it. You're a master manifester, Pile 2. Everything that you have in your world, you created. And again, a lot of it was intentional. You know what it is that you want out of life, and you understand the steps that it takes to receive it. I don't know if y'all can hear my stomach. I don't know. It's been making weird noises all day. I feel fine, but it has a problem apparently. Sorry about that if you can hear that. Um yeah, and then with the Ace of Cups, you're so loving, you're so giving, you have so much space for others. You just kind of resonate at the frequency of love, is what I'm feeling. Which again is another big reason why you get so much from the universe. The other, oh, not the only other thing, but the God is the frequency of love. So when you are able to vibrate at that frequency, you truly are one with the universe, one with the creator, and you are so much more powerful at manifesting that way. And with the Six of Wands, Spirit is saying you have a lot to be proud of. You have so many successes in your past and so many coming up that you don't even know about yet. Be proud of yourself. You've overcome so much. You're way too humble. Pile 2. Pat yourself on the back. It's okay to give yourself accolades. You deserve it. The vast majority of people in this world have not accomplished a fraction of what you've been able to accomplish and transform in your life. You deserve to feel proud of yourself. And Spirit is really proud of you too for moving on from every situation that doesn't serve you and finding better things, better waters, better horizons. You don't dwell on the past. You don't sit there and think about negativity and negative things that have happened. You move on and you find a new direction, a new purpose, a new way, a new happiness. Look at the contrast between these two cards. Both sixes. And they were right on top of each other like this, right? Like, you don't allow your world to be dull and gray. You make sure that it's colorful and full of light and love. And you make sure that it's something that works for you, that it's productive for you. That it leads you to better things, better horizons. Spirit couldn't be more proud of your journey, pile 2, and they want you to be proud of you too. I know I've said that a million times, but again, I cannot stress that enough. Anyway, thank you so much for being here with me today. If this reading resonated with you, please leave a like, leave a comment down below. It really, really helps out the channel, and I really love hearing how these readings resonate with you. If you're interested in booking a personal reading or hanging out with me on Twitch, the information for that is down below as well. Also, shout out to me. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, me. Yeah, I hope y'all are safe and happy and warm. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I'll see you next time. Bye. What's up, pile 3? Welcome to your reading. The sun went down while we were recording. I shuffled out these oracles for you, and then we'll get some more cards as we go. All right, we got the river, the storm, be free, do what you love, the 4 of Pentacles, determination, the 10 of Wands, oppression, Goddess, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality, the Lovers, and the Poet. So this is really, really beautiful, pile 3, and also a very intense reading. With Poet, the river, and the storm, Spirit is saying how they see you is somebody that embraces the truth of life, that accepts we're going to have to face many storms, many trials, many tribulations, many tower moments in our lives. And you accept that, and you are determined to overcome any type of challenge, any kind of oppression that you might face, and you're determined to do so with grace, with style almost. It's like you know that these trials and tribulations are a part of life, but you're not going to stop that. You're not going to let that stop you from living your best life, for chasing after your truth, for going after your happiness, and being who you are. Like, you're not going to be afraid to be who you are for anybody or anything. And there's a big part of you that wants to teach other people that it's okay. Because you see how other people allow these challenges to interfere or catch them up, or like whenever other people find out what you've been through, they'll kind of look at you like, wide eyes, mouth dropped, like, wow, like if I experienced anything like that, like I don't know what I would have done. And you're like, wow, like I only told you one thing. I didn't even think that one was that bad. You know? Um, and you just want to, as best possible, use your life as an example for others, because that's kind of how you see it. It's like we all have to go through things, and the reason why we go through things is to learn lessons. So let my lessons serve you. Therefore, you don't have to go through the same bull crap that I went through. You can choose to heed my word, or you can choose to let it go. But I'm trying to spare you. And even if you're not able to influence one person directly with your story, you find a way to leave it in the world so that others can come across it with poet. Like you might actually write stories and, I don't know, put them online, put them in books or something about what it is that you've been through in order to help others and teach others, so that they don't have to learn the lesson the hard way like you did. You have so much passion inside of you, so much truth, and so much light inside of you. Spirit wants you to continue to put forth that truth and spread that light into the world. With the Four of Pentacles here, like Spirit is saying, there's going to be times when you are going to feel more reserved and more closed off and more kind of like not wanting to be around other people or talk to other people, or you know what I'm trying to say. Spirit is saying don't allow that to stop you from being who you are and sharing your word and spreading your word. Like there can be times when you can be by yourself, like that's totally valid, but continue to share your truth. Whether that's, making those blog posts or making a YouTube video or whatever it is. Make that inspirational Instagram post, whatever it is. Continue to spread your light into the world, even if you do feel like you need to go through periods of more rest or more seclusion. And then with this Four of Pentacles in particular, it says power. So you have so much power within you, especially with the Ten of Wands, oppression and determination. Like I said, you have been through so much and you absolutely overcame every challenge. Like you didn't just overcome, you crushed it. You absolutely crushed it. Like I don't know how else to say it. Like people would look at you and they wouldn't know. They would have no idea the things that you've been through. Because you don't want to be, you don't want your, what's it called? How do you say it? Like you don't want to be a product of your story or something like that. Like just because you went through all those things doesn't mean that you have to succumb or have to live a certain lifestyle. You can be more and you are much, much more. And you're still going to go ahead and manifest and do the things that you want and have the life that you want. And like literally pile three with goddess. Why does spirit think you're a goddess though? Hats off to you, man. Good for you. Says the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. So that's regardless if you are, identify as male or female, be like God, goddess. Spirit really sees you as a powerhouse, as somebody who embodies your divine, either feminine or masculine, whichever one it is that you resonate with. It's because you have gone through so much and transmuted it and made it work for you. You have a mastery over the dark and the light. And that's kind of what this Lover's card is talking about too, because it's like sometimes the Lover's card can refer to choices. We all have a choice in what we do, how we react to things, how we respond to things, how we internalize things. Like, yeah, things can be hard, things can be challenging, and they can be difficult for us to overcome, and that's okay. But then it gets to a point where you have to choose whether or not you allow that negativity to be your legacy or not, right? So for you, you always just want to set an example of good choices. An example of acting from a loving place too. All right, pile three, let's get some more cards and see what else we get. Oops. Okay. Got the Five of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. Yo, literally the Six of Wands came up in every pile today. The King of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So yeah, with the Five of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Wands, this is really just echoing again. This over here, you don't focus on the negative and the things that you've been through. You're grateful for everything that you still have. And you take those seeds and you plant them and you allow them to grow and you internalize them and you know you take those fruits, those flowers, and you try to pass those along to others so that they can take the fruits and plant the seeds and then enjoy the trees, you know. And spirit is really proud of you for that. Spirit is really, really proud of you for that, and they want you to be proud of you too. You have a lot of people that are grateful for the lessons that you teach, whether or not they have expressed it to you. And spirit is very, 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 very proud of you too. You've had to learn so much in your life. You've had to learn how to strategize like every little situation, even like your day-to-day tasks and like a trip to the supermarket. Like everything for you is just kind of almost overly strategized, but that's because of the environment that you grew up in and all these things that you've been through. It's kind of like your life has been a constant battle, and it's almost been like one thing after another. So you just continuously try to strategize about things, even if they're things that other people might feel like you don't need to strategize about, because you just want to stay on top of everything. You want to be ahead of the game. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but Spirit's asking you to kind of like monitor your thoughts around this situation, because it's like, it's okay if you want to strategize over things so that, you don't end up in a tough spot. But it's one thing to try to be prepared, but it's another thing to be so focused on a negative outcome, because then you end up actually like manifesting it. Like, for example, let's say you're trying to like let's say you're trying to grow a garden, right? And you are like laboring over it every day, and because you want it to grow so bad, and you just want to be like really proud of it, so you're just over analyzing everything, and you notice one day, okay, this leaf's turning a little bit yellow, so then you go and you look up what's all the different things it could mean, and you're like, okay, well, it could be possibly like this disease, and then the treatment for that is these chemicals, so then you go ahead and put these chemicals on the plant, and then the plant gets even more sick because the plant really didn't need all that. The plant just needed some nitrogen. Um, and it's like, because you kind of like overanalyze the situation because you wanted to be so thorough with everything, you might miss the first step because you're all the way over to Z, when you start with A. We don't need to be all the way to Z. We don't have to be all the way to worst case scenario when we haven't even got to A. And it's like, when we kind of like think so far ahead like that, or when we catastrophize things so much, we can end up manifesting that. So Spirit's asking you to be mindful of your thoughts. Yes, it's okay to want to be prepared, but monitor your thoughts around that preparedness and the reasoning why. It's like, are you feeling hurried and anxious about it, or are you feeling like calm and knowledgeable? How are you approaching it? And then with the King of Cups, Eight of Cups, and King of Pentacles, Spirit's really proud of you, excuse me, for walking away from situations that don't serve you, for being able to recognize it almost right away for a lot of situations, and being strong enough to be like, okay, this isn't for me. I'm going to go ahead and move on to better things that are going to serve me, because it doesn't make any sense to be in this situation, which is awesome. There's a lot of people that struggle with that. Maybe you struggled with that in the past. The Spirit's really, really proud of you. And then you have the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. You are so loving and giving of your emotions. At the same time, like with the King of Cups in particular, you give a very calm, sturdy presence to people that they really kind of draw on. You have, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, what's the feeling? It's like, oh my god, and I mean this in the best way possible. I don't know how else to say it. It's like being next to like a rock, a big rock, or a big mountain or something, or a big tree. You know how they just kind of give off this really like stable, but like also kind of like loving and generous energy. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just the weirdo that feels the energies from the trees and the mountains, but I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. Um, you just embody such peace and stillness and calmness. And for a lot of people, it really helps them. Even if it's in a situation where you might not be talking to anybody, or like people are just kind of passing by you, your energy is really felt. And it really, really helps others. And when the King of Pentacles, you're super, super abundant. And if you don't feel like it now, you have absolutely the ability to be as abundant as you want to be, Spirit is saying. So go after your dreams, chase after your dreams. Spirit is supporting you 135%. I don't know why that number specifically. But you are abundant, you are blessed, you are highly favored. And you have a lot of good things coming in for you that are kind of owed to you from the universe for all this crap that you've been through. Very nice, Pal 3. If this reading resonated with you, please leave a like, drop a comment down below. I love reading y'all's comments, and it really, really helps out the channel. If you are interested in booking a personal reading, or if you want to hang out with me on Twitch, the information for that is down below as well. What else? Today's my birthday. Shout out to me. Happy birthday, me. Yeah, so I hope y'all are doing well, that you are happy and safe. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you next time. Bye.